O libanês Marcos Lemonis foi adotado por um casal que morava nos Estados Unidos quando ele tinha apenas 9 meses de idade. E a experiência de trabalhar na loja de automóveis da família levou Lemonis a criar empresas como o negócio Camping World e a atingir uma fortuna de 500 milhões de dólares, segundo a revista Forbes. O Lemonis também virou investidor por meio do programa O Sócio, que já dura mais de 8 anos. Foram milhões de dólares em cheques assinados a negócios americanos para melhorar pessoas, produtos e processos. Mas o que o Lemonis acharia de empreender aqui no Brasil? O Do Zero ao Topo conversou com o investidor para descobrir. Hello, Mr. Lemonis. Thank you for your time. My name is Mariana Fonseca and I'm a journalist for the entrepreneurship brand Do Zero ao Topo. And I think Brazilian entrepreneurs would like to ask you two questions. First, what is your evaluation on the Brazilian market in terms of business creation? Does it have more obstacles or more opportunities? And secondly, is there any advice you would give specifically for Brazilian entrepreneurs?
I think the first question is that I think if you really study the world, you understand the opportunity, and the growth opportunity in Brazil is phenomenal. I think the biggest concern is that I don't really understand how the regulatory process works in Brazil like it works in the States in terms of, the ability to start things and secure funding and the regulatory process around it. But what I do know for sure, my best advice to entrepreneurs is to really invest more into supply chain and into technology for the business. And a little bit of study that I've done is that Brazil may be a little further behind than it should be in terms of entrepreneurs embracing what's called CRMs, which is managing customer data, technology and supply chain, which is coming up with alternative methods to deliver products and services to people. But in terms of the size of the market, if there was any market in the world that somebody should look at in terms of its growth opportunity, Brazil is definitely in the top 10, no doubt about it. In terms of giving advice to entrepreneurs, it wouldn't matter what country you were from. The advice should be the same. You really do have to go in with this mindset that it's a risk when you get into business, and you got to have a plan, and you got to have the financial resources to succeed, but you also have to do something that you like. And I think what we're seeing through the pandemic is that people have decided once and for all that if they don't like it, they're not going to do it. There have been more businesses started in the last 12 months than there were in the previous 3. And I think what we're seeing is that people are starting to believe in themselves more and believe how technology can help them do that. So there may not be a better time to be a business owner, but the lessons are the same. You have to know your people, hire great people. You have to make sure that you have a defined process inside your business. You can't just make it up. You got to have a plan. And you have to sell a product or service that people want. You can't wing it by selling something that people don't want anymore. And you got to understand who your competition is, no matter where you're from.